As we get older, we start to lose muscle mass. It's called sarcopenia, and it's nasty. Why do we want to fight this? Well, for one, muscles look a lot nicer than fat, right? We don't want those jiggly arms. We want strong arms. But two, we need to speed up our metabolism. Eating the same amount, doing the same amount of work, and you're burning more calories, that's what muscle does for your body. But the most important probably is your daily activities. You need the strength to get things done. And if you start losing that muscle mass, things become a lot tougher. So today we're combining two things, two of my favorite things. We're working strength and yoga combined. So I need you to have a yoga mat and a water bottle. And if you're not comfortable getting down on the floor, I will show some modifications for you. But let's get started. Before we do, so for today's workout, I need you to have a yoga mat, a water bottle, and some hand weights. Maybe a lighter set that you're comfortable taking overhead, and then maybe a heavier set that you can work for biceps or back. If you only have one, that's fine. Or if you don't have weights, that's fine too. It can be done without weights. Maybe some water bottles in your hands or soup cans. You'll find something. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my page below, like and comment afterwards. Let's get going. All right, before we get started, we need to warm up. So I just want you to start by swinging your arms back and forth. Definitely make sure you have on some tennis shoes today, something that provides you with some support, because anytime we pick up hand weights, you do not want to drop those things on your feet. Start circling those arms, big circles. We're going to be working the shoulders, the biceps, the triceps today. So we need to get some blood flow there. All right, toes forwards, about hips width apart. Sit back in a little baby chair squat, chest up. Knees never travel past your toes. And every time you stand, squeeze your bottom. All right, let's get a little bit warmer. We're gonna take our arms down by our sides and then reach tall, lower, and lift. Good, you can stay with this as slow or as quick as you like, but maybe you're ready to go up to toes. Gotta wake up the ankles. Gotta move a little faster when you go to your toes. Very good, we're getting warm now. One more. Good job, shake it on out. All right, we're gonna take this right knee and circle it. And you're just gonna go back and forth. Add some arms, do a little dance, you can do that. One more time. Other side. Get your balance first. Then you can add those arms. Getting these hips warm. All right, wake up the hamstring. We're gonna take the right leg across the body. Call this our soccer kick. You can do a small soccer kick or a larger one, but notice I'm not yanking down to meet it. Keep that chest lifted. No rounding of the back. Other side. Couple more. Knees out, toes out, bottoms in. Let's wake up those inner thighs. Take the arms to the sky, open the chest. Reach and lower. Couple more. Good, bring your hands down to the inner thighs. Sink down low, keep your chest up, bottom in. Pull the knees apart. Tighten up your abs and twist across. One side, then the other side. Good. Now take your toes forwards. You can stay right here, modifying. I don't want my head below my heart. I don't want to go upside down, but I'm stretching out my hamstrings. Maybe I can take my hands all the way down to the ground. Bend the knees, roll it on up, reach nice and tall. Good. All right, wiggle those feet back on in. Toes forwards, we're gonna squat again. And when we come up, reach that left arm tall. Squat, and the other side. Very good. Waking up the sides of the body. Come to the end of your mat. Now, if you don't want to get down on the floor today, you're going to go find a wall, and you're going to wake up your plank. You're going to hold this, wakes up your shoulders and your core. If you don't mind getting to the floor, you're at the end of your mat. Reach nice and tall. All right, we hinge at the hips. You may bend your knees to get down if you need to. We're going to palms flat, walk it on out. Full plank or to soft plank to modify. And then go to down dog. Pull that tailbone high. If you're up against a wall, you can do down dog on the wall. All right, now from this position, walk it on back. Bend your knees, hands on thighs, and roll it on up. Good, we're going again. Swan dive, walk it on out. Good, from here, everyone lower to your knees. And wake up with a little crocodile push-up. Let's do one more. And then go to down dog. Good. From your down dog, pedal your feet. And then when you're ready, walk your hands back. Bend your knees. Roll it on up. Reach tall. We got one more time through. I'm adding sensation to it. Crocodile, knees or no knees. If your shoulders are ready and you want to go off knees, you can. Otherwise, just use your knees. Walk it on back. Bend the knees, roll it on up. Good. All right, we should be warm now. I need you to locate a heavy set of hand weights. Something that you use for biceps and for your back. If you only have one hand weight set, just use that. All right, I am going to start this direction and put my right leg in front. We begin in a warrior one. So with warrior one, you're going to take your left hip, draw it forwards, and sink. And you just wake up that left hip by sinking up and down. Remember, the back heel stays flat. All right, we're gonna add some back rows to it. I need your abs tight. We do a slight hinge. Notice my back does not round. Arms come in front, pull back. Forwards and pull. Good, notice it is not up and down, but I'm at an angle. Forwards, pull. Wanna exhale, inhale. Now get the weight out of your right toes, put it into your heel instead. If you need a break, ease out of the front leg, join back with us when you're ready. Otherwise, stay with me. Back hold here. Pulse 8, 7. Are you squeezing your upper back? I want you to feel it. Good, bring it on out. Shake out that front leg. All right, still working the front leg and the left hip. Palms out to the sides. Up slow. Down slow. Getting those biceps warm. Bring it on down. All right, a little faster. Up 2, down 2. Now this whole time you're sinking into that front leg, so if you need a break, flow it. One more time, then we're gonna go to singles. Here we go. Lift, lower, exhale, inhale. Looking good. Make sure your elbows hug the sides of your body. Otherwise, you're working shoulders. We don't want to do shoulders. Halfway hold. Hold here. Chest open. Bring the weights to the front. Hold. Ooh, that front leg's talking. Side. My right glute is firing. Front. Side. Excellent. Hands on thighs. Wiggle that foot in. Shake it on out. Nice job. All right, we're going to the other side. I'm going to do a half turn. Left foot's in front. Plant your back heel down. This time I'm taking my right hip, drawing it forwards, and just start doing some flowing. We got to get that hip warmed up if it's not there yet. Shoulders roll back and down. Plus, we're getting used to this balance. It's a little different with hand weights. All right, abs tight, hinge it forwards. Pull back. Notice I'm pulling at an angle. I always like to think the bottom of my hand weight is towards the top of my knee there. If it hurts your low back, you're relaxing your abs. 4, and 3, 2. Now wait, take it back and pulse it. Don't let the elbows drop. Little baby pulses. Can you sink deeper in that front leg? Beautiful, bring it on down. Triple pump. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. 2 more. Last time. Good, give that front leg a little bit of a break, shake it out. Moving into biceps, shoulders back and down. Sink it on down, palms out to the sides. Ready? Bring it up, bring it down. Exhale up. What do I do if I need a break? Straighten that front leg. If I don't, stay sinking. Singles, lift, a little faster beat. Slow it down if you need to, but do not swing the weights around. All right, halfway hold. Sink a little deeper. Ooh, shoulders back and down. Weights to the front, hold. That front leg should be angry at you now. Take it back out to the side. One more time to the front. Hands on our thigh. Wiggle in that back foot. Shake it on out. Are those legs woken up now? All right, this next part's gonna be a little trickier on our balance. So if you need a modification, we go back to that flat foot. Safest place to be. Right foot's back in front again. Hands on thighs help me to get in balance. I'm gonna pick up my back heel. Chest upright. This is crescent lunge. Lower the hips. As long as your front knee doesn't dart past your toe, you're okay. Over time, trying to straighten out my back leg. All right, pick up one arm, hammer curl, and the other. Shift the weight out of your right toes into your heel. Looking good. Are your legs shaking? A little lower. Perfect. 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Hands on thighs. Wiggle that back foot in. Shake it on out. Good, that is excellent for our balance right there, being able to hold that. We got the other side to go. Left foot's in front. Plant that back foot at first, or you can keep it there. Hands on thighs help you out. Pick up that back heel. Lift the chest. Shoulders back and down. Right arm, left arm. Go at your own pace. Elbows hug the sides of the body. Control the weights coming down. You didn't jam all your weight in your left toe, did you? Put it to your heel. Breathe. 2 and 1. Hands on thighs. Wiggle it back in. Shake. I want you to set down one of your hand weights. This next balance, it's a balance strength move. It's going to be a little challenging. Modification. No weights. I've got the wall nearby. Even with the weight, I can use a wall with the other hand because we're just using one hand weight. So you need one weight, but first, grab a sip of water. So if I choose to use a wall, the hand that does not have the hand weight, obviously, is the one that uses the wall. The hand is going to the opposite foot. That just helps you with balance. If you try to stay on the same side, start toppling that direction. I'll get in the middle so you can see me better. You'll get to see, I'll turn this way. All right, I've got my left hand and my right foot. That's what I'm starting with. Soften that bottom leg, tap the back toe. This is a single leg deadlift. So, modifying, go to your knee, lift back up. Very slow movement back and forth. Good, so you'll feel the balance working right away. That bottom leg's shaking. We've already worn it out. Can you take it a little lower? Now we start working that hamstring and the glute of the bottom leg, but I need your back flat. This is not about how fast you can go or how low you can go. It's about good form. Other arm is out for support, for balance. Use the wall, whatever you need. Now that bottom leg is not locked out. It is barely soft. Okay, give me 2 more. Your bottom leg should be feeling like jelly right now. If not, you need some heavier hand weights next time. Ooh, not only do I feel my glute firing, my foot's on fire. Wherever you need the strength, that's where you're getting it. Other side. Left foot's in front. Now, depending if it's your bad leg, you might need the wall. Point that right toe. Soften the bottom leg. Start to lower. And lift. And start small. Get your bearings first. Beautiful. Keep your chin up, your chest open. That helps you from rounding over. A few more. Gotta concentrate more on this side. One more. Beautiful. All right, if that one gets super frustrating, remember, you don't have to use any weight. It's a 1 foot balance. That's challenging enough as it is. So you've got somewhere to be to. All right, now we need a lighter set of hand weights because I want to work your shoulders, your triceps, and what else am I working? Inner thighs, yes, inner thighs. All right, we're starting with the right foot in front again. Plant the left heel down. So before we did warrior ones or facing straight ahead, now we're turning, okay? So your right knee is gonna try to come with you. Pull it away. You never want your front knee past your toe, so check that out before we go. And then all you do at this point is bend and straighten the front leg. Anytime you need a break, straighten, that's your break. All right, shoulders back and down. Depending on your shoulder weight, you might be able to do soft arms, but if your shoulders tell you, and they will, that's not a good move for me, bend at the elbows, much safer. So if you have shoulder issues, I would go here. That is what I will demo for you. Lower and lift. Exhale, inhale. Try to breathe through it. Now we're working inner thighs, the top of that right thigh, and some shoulders. Anybody want more sensation? Don't come up. Now you're flowing your arms And your leg is working. Beautiful. 2 more. Again, you want to get the weight out of your right toes and into your heel. All right, everybody lift and hold and go to goal post. 90-degree bend, shoulders back and down. Press to the sky as you straighten and lower. Now, when I say straighten, I can barely see the weight straight out in front. You're not directly overhead, slightly at an angle. Beautiful. Stay here. Ooh, shoulders are talking. Anybody want more in those legs? Hold. Press. Lower. If this is too fast, slow it down. 6, 5, 4. Pull that knee open. Almost there. Beautiful. Bring it on down. Roll it on out. Don't lose your position. I'm still here. We're going to reverse warrior. I would like your left hand on your thigh. Right arm's going to go to the sky. When you're ready, sink, reach. Now, I need your abs tight because otherwise it'll turn into a big back arch. All right, sink down into that front leg. Bend just at the elbow. Lower lift. We're hitting triceps. And that added weight is working on our lower body. Breathe. Weight out of your right toes, more into your heel. All right, fast down, slow to come up. Fast down. Okay, we got 2 more. I know that front leg wants a break. Beautiful, bring it on out. Wiggle those feet in till those hips can release. We don't want to jerk out of that pose and pull a groin muscle. Looking good. All right, I'm gonna put my hands either in front of me. If I'm comfortable setting them on my shoulders, that's a lot more comfortable. It's hard to get there. All right, let's do some squats. Sit the hips back. Start baby till you get your balance with these weights. Down and push. Anybody want to go with the beat? Here we go. Heels. Squeeze your bottom. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Excellent. Bring it on in. All right, we got 1 more side to go. If you need a break, you could pause it here, but I'm just gonna keep on going. We'll get a water break after this. Left foot in front, plant the right heel down. This right arm just hovers at the thigh, shoulders back and down. As you sink into your front leg, arm to the sky. Weight in my heel, breathe. Bend at the elbow, down, and press. Good, once you got the flow, you can speed it up. You can be on the beat or not. All right, down fast, up slow. Down fast, up slow. If you need a break, straighten your front leg. If you want more sensation, a little lower. Beautiful, bring it on out. Roll out those shoulders. All right, let's go to goal post. We're reversing our order. You're gonna pull this knee open. Here we go, overhead, slightly out in front. Can you sink deeper in that front leg? Beautiful. 4, and 3, 2, 1. Now touch your elbows. Open, press overhead. Touch the elbows. Ooh, looks good. Notice the hand weights don't come all the way down to here. Stay here. Touch, open, press. Touch, open. 2 more. 1 more time. Ooh. Woo, hold it here, pulse to finish. 8, 7, 6, a little lower. 4, 3, 2, woo, bring it on out. We gotta finish with our lateral raises, but I'm giving that front leg a break. Remember, at this point, you're probably gonna want elbows. If you've got those light enough hand weights and you want soft arms, go there. Lift and lower, or elbows. Okay, now we're getting tired. Make sure you're not shrugging. You'll be tighter tomorrow. Shoulders back and down. Exhale. Inhale up. One more. Beautiful. A little faster. Up slow. We're reversing it. Down fast. Up slow. 2 more. Last one. Good job. Wiggle in those feet. Ooh, those hips get stuck here. Shake, shake, shake. All right, you have the option now. 1 hand weight or 2. I'll show one first, then I'll pick up the second to show you. Knees out, toes out. This is our final move before we get a nice water break and rest. Bottom is tucked in. We're working shoulders, inner thighs, and glutes. So bend down, press through the heels. Now, balance-wise, you can have no weights. As you get tougher, you'll pick up 1 in each hand. All right, looks like this. We go down, halfway, down, straighten up. Do that again. Down, try to lift your shoulders, lower. Time to speed it up. Here we go. Down, halfway, and up. Beautiful. You keep with this flow. I'm going to demo the 2 weights, only if your shoulders are okay with it. Good job. Let's add on. All the way up. Halfway, back down. If the beat's too fast, slow it down. I don't want arms being thrown. Ooh, those legs are tired. And then bring it on up. Good. You never want to throw weights around with shoulders. They get mad. Wiggle on in. Shake out those legs. Weights down. Get some water. So the thing about using hand weights, get your heart rate going. You'll notice that you're warmer. You're a little bit out of breath. That's good. Your body needs that. All right. So this next part is going to be on the ground movement. So let's say you're just not comfortable getting down on the ground. Wrist issues prevent you from getting on the ground. You may hold planks against a wall. And if we do funky feet things, you can join in. I don't want you to try to do any of the the arm movements because it doesn't make sense against a wall. The side of a couch, a countertop, that's a little lower, so that would work too. But we are going to start at the back of our mat. And just like in our warm-up, we're going to walk it on out. So if you're not comfortable getting down, you do want to get down on the ground, but the walkout doesn't work for you, meet us down there. All right, reach tall. Bend those knees if you need to, and walk it on out. All right, I'm in a full plank, but I can always drop to my knees, okay? I've got that option. Now, from your full plank, widen your feet a little bit. From full or soft plank, we're gonna push, drive the tailbone high, and go to down dog. We're trying to flatten out our back. We hinge forwards, and then we pull back. So this is a great modification. Knees to down dog, and I can stay here. I'm gonna show a little bit more sensation if you are ready. When you push back, if your shoulder's okay with it, reach back for the opposite leg. And if you get the hips back, it gets the weight out of the shoulder. And you can touch anywhere. If you're flexible, go for your foot. Otherwise, knee, thigh works. 2 more. One more time. Beautiful. Meet me in a full or soft plank. We're lowering to the mat, slow motion. Before you go, arms are shoulder width apart. That way your elbows will hug the body, and then you rest down on the mat. Come to those forearms, open up the chest. And then with tight abs, I want you to push it back to child's. Now, if you need a break, you can always stay here. Check in with the body. But I'm gonna increase sensation just a little bit. So if you have a hand weight, I want you to find it. Whatever you use for back rows. Now, I do not like doing push-ups while holding on to hand weights because I don't know what your hand weights look like, but mine are pretty much rounded all around and I could break a wrist. So, this is an advanced move. You can mimic this whole thing without weights at all. I'm gonna start, let me show you first what we're doing. Feet wide helps out a lot. Abs tight, knees or no knees. Let me show knees first. All right, I'm gonna push up. And then I center one hand with a soft elbow and I do a back row. And then I widen and I push up and I center the other hand, soft elbow, and I row. If I'm off knees, obviously it's a little bit tougher and only if your shoulder will allow it. But once you've got the motion, I want you to join in. Try to make sure your hips don't go side to side. Join in when you're ready. Hands wide. Take that weight by your hip bones, not right up by your chest. If you're like, this hand weight business is not working, then you will do this. Mimic without a hand weight. You still have to stabilize your core to get there. All right, we got 2 more. Whatever version you want to do. And then sit back into child's. Take a moment, check in with the body. It's a great time to get some water. We are about to cool down. So we've made it to cool down. You've done a great job working those muscles, fighting that sarcopenia. I need you to find a strap. Maybe it's a hand towel. Something that does not stretch is very useful here. We're going to lay down on the mat. And we're going to hook our right foot. And I want your arms soft. I don't want a bent bicep curl where you're muscling it. I want your arms a little higher. Your shoulders roll back and down. And you gently pull that leg just a little bit closer. And if you take those deep breaths, your hamstring accepts this pose just a little bit more. One more deep breath here. So we fired up the glutes. We got them nice and tight. The hamstrings are tight. We got to stretch everything back out. The body feels better. All right, bend your bottom leg. Unhook your foot. Cross over the top. And I want you to feel that hip opener. Now I can stay right here. If I want more sensation, I could pick up the bottom leg, either reach through. I could even use my strap to help me. But if I'm flexible, maybe I go for my shin. But flex the top foot and protects your knee joint. All right, as you untangle here, I want you to hug your right knee into your chest. I'm going into a lying spinal twist, so if I grab my right knee with my left hand, my right arm goes out to the side. I'm going to pull that right knee gently to the left, and I look off to the right. And I just take some deep breaths here. And then as I untangle, we're gonna go to a gentle hip opener. So I grab the inside of my right knee with my right hand. Left arm goes out. Now imagining somebody is gently pushing down your left hip bone. That way you can't roll off to the right. All right, knee back into the chest, give it a hug, then stretch the body long, arms up overhead. And then we're gonna hug our left knee. Find that strap, we're gonna hook the left foot. Got soft arms, not overly bent. They're also never locked out. Try to drive your shoulder blades back into the floor. Take that leg up another 1/2 inch. Deep breaths. And then soften that knee. We're going to cross it over the top and make sure to flex the foot. I can stay right here if I'm feeling that hip opener, or if I want a deeper stretch, grabbing around the right thigh. Still try to pull the shoulder blades back into the floor. And then untangle. Let's hug this left knee into the chest, stretch out the right leg. And then I'm going to grab the left knee with my right hand, left arm out. Turn and look left as I gently bring that knee across. Deep breaths through this pose. By working strength 2 to 3 times a week, you can eliminate this muscle decline that we start to get. About the age of 40, it starts to happen, maybe earlier. Gently untangle, grab the inside of that left knee, right arm out, gentle hip opener. Somebody's pushing down my right hip bone. And then hug that left knee into the chest. We're going to hug the right knee into the chest. You can grab on top or underneath, but try to pull your tailbone down. And then stretch that body long. I want you to lengthen. Point your toes, squeeze your thighs, abs tight. And then to get up safely, we're going to gently roll to one side. Now I want you to roll to the side where your stronger arm is on top. As you're lying on your side, you stretch out your top leg. That's your support. But this top arm is what's helping you up. You push using that upper body strength to get that other arm underneath you. And then we sit up nice and tall. Good. So if sitting up like this is not comfortable, if you have a little pillow or something to sit on, really helps. Let's roll the shoulders back and down. Let's inhale to the sky. Good. If sitting is not comfortable doing this stretch, you may stand. Take your time and get up. We've been laying down for a bit. But we did work those triceps, so I wanted to stretch them out. And then stretch out your shoulders and upper back. You take the arm across the body, grab above or below the elbow. And then chest expansion. And how about the other side? And then inhale all the way up. And then bring it on down. Good job today, everybody.